Good morning, guys. It is race day here at PPIR, that's Pikes Peak International Raceway, and we are getting ready to head out on the track for the competition. So the idea is you want to get the fastest time around the track. It's time attack style. Cars are broken into different classes, which is unlimited, Super 200, which is quite modified version of a street car, and then what I'm racing in, which is classic 200, which is a much more street stock version of a car. So we'll hop into the pit paddock area here, take a look at some of the cars, and I'll show you, I'll look at each one of those classes and what kind of cars are in them. All right, so obviously this is my car. It's classic 200, which is what the C200 stands for, or C2, classic 200. And then straight ahead of me, we have this really cool Evo with the Voltex kit on it. This would be Super 200. It is a pretty modified car. You can see a lot of mods going on this one. These guys are getting ready to head out in this next class, but this would be a Super 200 car. And then around the corner, we have an unlimited car. So this is David's R35. This would be running in the unlimited class. It has a massive front splitter. You know, it's a full competition car at this point, basically. So it is in the unlimited class. Insane aero on this car. Some of the other unlimited cars would be this Viper. What up? This thing is so sick. I've been following his time attack driving for quite some time. This is the fastest time attack Viper in the world, which is pretty cool. And then another unlimited car right here. This is a Porsche Chevy 914-8. So it's a Porsche 914 with a Chevy V8 packed into it. It is, see here, relatively intense. So again, the unlimited class for these kind of cars that are absolutely insane. If you look, you can see his tire here through the fender. Looks ridiculous, but so cool, so fast. And then, you know, some of these other cars that we saw yesterday that are running in various other classes too. But we are getting started, getting set up. I just torqued the wheels and we're gonna get the car started up, go through a couple things and get it ready to head out on the track here in about an hour. One other thing I wanted to show, this car came in yesterday for the car show. It is the Solid and Joker Supra. So I said the Solid and Joker Supra because this is the exact Supra that I saw in Tokyo Auto Salon in 2019. This is, I mean, a dream kit for most Supra owners, I would say. It really modernizes the car. It looks absolutely incredible. Can't go wrong with the TEs on these either. Such a cool car. So I was shocked to actually see it here at the car show yesterday. So sick to see it here, but back to getting the car ready so we can head out on track, try to set a good time today, and just, I guess in general, have a really good time hanging out with some of the dudes here and getting to understand how to do this a little bit better. All right, guys, we are getting ready to head to pit row for the first session of the day, and we're gonna see how it goes. All right, we are here at grid a little early, but that's all right. Some other cars starting to pull up here. You can see some people out on the track already, getting some laps in, so we are just waiting for the rest of my class to grid up, and we should be on the way, getting in some laps.
Brian, I got to tell you, your car is one of the most popular for the audience. Period correct, no less.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it, but why did you keep it period correct?
Well, it's a 30-plus-year-old car, I think, at this point. So I import cars for a living, specifically these ones. So to me, the whole Japanese sports car racing scene is really cool, especially back in the day. I kept it the way it is. I compete in a series called Nissan Challenge back in California, where cars have certain limitations and specifications, so factory turbos and stuff like that. So we find some interesting things to do that would have been period correct, like the N1 Nismo turbos and Nismo Plenum and stuff like that on the car, to kind of keep it true to how the car would have been back in 1990. But you know, out here it doesn't do a whole lot, but it's so fun to drive. It's nothing like it.
Absolutely. You're turning out some nice times. It sounds like, I love the exclusivity of the car, for one. The fact you didn't temper with history on this one, and that you're out here running it hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only Skyline out here driving, and most tracks I go to, I'm the only Skyline out there driving. I get a lot of people that come up to me and tell me I'm nuts for putting something like this on the track because, you know, they're expensive now and hard to get. You can't get recorders and stuff like that so much anymore, so if something happens to it, you're out a part of a car, but this is what this car is made for. So,
man, thanks for taking the risk and bringing it out here. I love seeing it on course.
I love it too.
I don't think that man could get any more love, to be honest with you.
All right, guys, went out, did my sessions, and I got better and better and better as the time went on, which was good. I continued to beat my score for the most part throughout the whole time, which was good. And I was just so hyped that I came out to do this. I was really on the fence because it's a lot of money to go, it's a lot of time to go, and you know, it was a lot of time and effort on Sean and Ernie's part as well, so a lot to ask of people to come out and do something like this. I'm really glad I did it, and I would absolutely come back to the same event next year. There's more Nissan Challenge stuff coming up, which I think is, you know, only gonna get better from here also. And anytime I get a chance to use the car on the track, I feel like I get a little better. So that's what it's all about. There's still a few small little weird things going on with the car. Hikus is acting up a little bit, still having that kind of little cut issue. But other than that, the car feels really good. It's handling really well. And it was a popular car at the event as well. A lot of people came up and said, what's up? People said it was cool to see Skyline on track, which it absolutely is. And to be the only one out here driving it in the Time Attack series, I mean, it's cool for me too. I mean, it's a Skyline, this is where they belong. So we're gonna pack things up, put some gas in the Frontier, hook up the trailer, start heading it back to Los Angeles. All right, guys, while I'm out here, there's a car I'd like to highlight. This car is really, really cool. Here's his Instagram. Go give him a follow. This car is sick. It's come such a long way. I remember when this car was completely bone stock, and it's to see it now is so cool. He's done such a good job picking out all this stuff. Obviously, I love these TEs. They're the same ones I have on my R34. So the mirrors, the Brit interior, personal wheel. Really, really super great looking R33 GTR. This is what I think most people think of when they think of what an R33 GTR looks like. Some nice SS Active, Garage Active parts on here. This car has come such a long way. I'm so hyped for him. Give him a follow. He's just started drag racing this car, so he's been doing you know, quarter-mile drags. He was running it here last night, and I guess is gonna keep trying his hand at it. It's so cool to see other Skyline GTRs getting used on the track. It is so cool to see other Skyline GTRs getting used on the track. So shout out to you, my dude. Awesome. Cannot wait to see more stuff on your Instagram about how the drag racing journey of a Skyline GTR goes. Hopefully it is more fun than it is expensive. All right, guys, we're getting ready to pack it up today. Got the car sitting here by the trailer, ready to go on. But first, we are going to go watch the award ceremony. Still a lot of other guys that raced out here and won. So we're gonna go support them, see who took home first, second, and third in the different classes. And yeah, maybe talk to them a little bit after, see what I can learn. And then it's back to California for real this time, and headed to Minneapolis after that. So let's check out these awards, see who got what, and keep things moving along. We made it. Oh man, that was such a long drive. My voice is almost gone. It was such a long drive. I spent so much time talking to people at the track, so much time talking to people in the car to try to stay awake. It was such a long drive, man. But I'll tell you, this thing was awesome. Really, really great. I would buy one. Literally, it was super comfortable. It was small enough. It was very fuel efficient, especially pulling a trailer, and it just did it with ease. And that's going through elevation, so going through the mountains and everything, you know, was an easy drag for this thing. So as far as like bringing it to all the local tracks that I would around here, or even up to Laguna Seca, would be way easy for this thing. The car, I'm very happy with. We had a great weekend with it, and made some more incredible memories, met some new people. Again, a few things that we want to do to the car yet, and some things that we need to fix to get it 100%, or maybe 98%. Probably it will never be 100%, but just get it to where we're not having that fuel cut issue. But this weekend was so great. Hyped that I did it. Went out, hang out with the Hot Import Nights crew. Some customers of ours came through, and it was an overall super great weekend. I'm hyped to be back behind the wheel of the car at the next Nissan Challenge event, which is until September. I don't think I can wait that long to drive it, so I'm probably gonna find some local track days to keep dialing this car in and go from there. But thanks for coming.